Ba-da-da. Hey, chat. I feel like this moved over. Did it? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it didn't move over and I'm probably nuts. That's the facts. For whatever reason, I always think it's in the middle, but it's not really in the middle. So anyways, we're back. Having some fun. Took a little bit for me to get reset up. So found a really good deal on these headphones. I got some new headphones, wireless. They're currently plugged in because they have to charge, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a bit. My Razer ones broke after quite a few years. They actually held up for a while, but they finally stopped working altogether. And I waited and I waited and I waited. I've been doing a little bit of research, and I decided to actually switch and go to Corsair. So now I'm using, actually, this is the same headphones that not surprisingly J3 uses, right? He's part of the reason I was looking at Corsair. But just decided that it's time to get the wireless ones because my puppy is constantly demanding my attention. It is so annoying to like run back and forth. Trying to play with him out there. Like, you guys don't see it on stream because I don't do it as much on stream, but when I'm off stream playing or doing whatever, it's like, okay, I gotta walk over there, but then I'm waiting for a game to queue and I don't have the audio cues anymore because I didn't have my wireless headset anymore. When I did that, I decided I'd go, and I discussed getting 60% keyboard, right? One of the small ones, and instead of having the big long one that I had before, that I have. So I'm actually gonna keep that because I want that one for work. I love having all those keys for doing stuff. But for gaming, I'd rather have something a little bit smaller. I went with the K70, so it's wireless, with the Cherry MX speed keys, whatever they're called, the magnetisms. So testing that out, and then I actually bought myself a pretty cheap wireless mouse. It's the Iron Claw, so it still pulls at like obscenely high DPI, but I don't use that high DPI. But what I got it for is because it's supposed to be really, it's a little bit heavier, I will admit, than the Death Adder, but it has some extra buttons on it and stuff. And I was just kind of like, okay, if I'm gonna go Corsair on the two other things, I might as well just go get a mouse. And since it didn't cost like $200 like my other wireless mice back in the day, I was like, all right, this one's not bad. And I got it on sale, so we're testing that out. Now I have my hello button back though, right? So I can actually do the mockery there. Part of me wants to switch this button in to be my spray, but I might do that. Want to do it? Let's do it. Let's see. So if I go back in here and key bindings, I want to add one, and I want it to be DPI down. New key assignment. I put that on this alt, so I guess I could put this maybe on like this shift. Sure. Alright, so we're going right shift, and I want it to be this one. Awesome. So we go in here, and I know you guys can't see the screen yet. I'm working on it. Communication, spray. Where's my spray? Spray, secondary. I want this one. Nice. Alright. Nice. Okay. So I like the extra buttons. It's something I missed when I went back to my Death Adder, because my other wireless mouse went out. I've been using that Death Adder for a while now. It just only had the two extra buttons, but I love the shape of it. I love the ergonomics. It's a great mouse. but I did miss having the extra buttons and controls, so I had to move around some of my stuff. And now that they've added in, a lot of those were like the scroll wheel was one of them, and now that that's the selection or whatever, the ping, I was like, oh well, I don't have my hello, my memory, and I like that. I love having this like that on my fingertips. I don't know, I just like it. So we doing that, and then. So yeah, we are gonna do a little bit of quick play. I'm waiting for Shape. She just got into a game, so she's gonna be joining right after that, and then we're gonna get ourselves. We're gonna do a little bit of quick play to get used to this. I'd like to say my aim is off a little bit, but it's getting there. So I'm running. I run at like 400 DPI standard in game with a like 5% or whatever that is. I run really low because I used to be a high DPI user, like insanely high DPI user. But then when I started getting some coaching, back when I was really playing DPS, people were like, that's not the best strategy if you're really trying to snipe. And so then I went really low, so now I'm like a 400, which, well, I could probably go up a little bit if I wanted to, but I've just gotten used to the 400 DPI, and it allows me a little bit more leeway. It is frustrating when I'm working on my computer, though, so I should really learn to swap between profiles more so that I can. And now I have DPI buttons on my Razer as well, but I should just actually use them. But I'm really excited. These headphones are pretty comfy, I'm gonna say. I love my Krakens. They're not the greatest headphones in the world. Like those ones are probably the oldest piece of Razer equipment I have that I was running. It was those Krakens. I got them way back when. And then I got my wireless ones and I ran those into the ground, and then I went back to my Krakens because I didn't want to buy it. Didn't want to go into like the funding of it to buy new headphones. So it was interesting though. Those things are super comfortable. I recommend it to anybody if you don't want to go spend a ton of money on a good solid like gaming headset. They are I can't recommend them more. They get a little hot, but most headphones do. So we're gonna find out on these. But these are pretty comfortable. They are a little like this rotation cup. There's a guy I was watching a review on a guy. He's like, they're like stiff. They don't really turn. So when you put them on, you have to kind of force them into position, but then they just like stay. So you have to get that seal compared to like my Razors I just threw on. But they seal pretty well. Pretty comfortable. Don't seem too heavy. Audio quality is pretty good. I'm not used to how neutral these are, truthfully. They are very, very neutral sounding. Like I have audiophile headphones, like so I have AKGs, is that what they're called? I always forget the brand. But they're neutral open back headphones. I love listening to music with them because I get to hear the music basically exactly as it's recorded. But it's definitely weird when you're playing like video games and stuff, that especially with like the Razors, which were a little bit bass heavy, coming from those, these things are so neutral. So I've got to get used to that. I can adjust those settings and stuff. I currently have it on the setting that's supposed to be for first-person shooters or whatever. So that might be why the bass is dropped, so that you can hear footsteps better or something. I have no idea. But they sound pretty solid. And I hear the mic, which is detachable, which is cool, is really, really good. Apparently it's is voted like the top headset mic currently. It's supposed to be amazing. I have a nice mic that I, have set up and don't want to replace, and I use that for everything. So I don't really need the mic, but it's supposed to be good. Pretty cool. This mouse is a little heavier. I can feel it a little bit, but the grip's really nice. Hey, just go to Widow. Test her out while we're waiting.
I aim for speeds. Double. Double. Triple. It's a wonderful day to die. Double. My bite is frozen.
Wow. So something if you all don't know, back I don't do it so much anymore because it's costly and I don't like. I was terrible with money back then, but I used to try a lot of mice and stuff out. So I've tried a bunch of razors and stuff. I've tried 2 of their wireless mice, and then I tried a Logitech, and then I obviously went back to my Razer plug-in because the wireless mice kept breaking. It was the most frustrating thing. They'd last like a year and then stop working, and basically that's out of warranty at that point. And I just kept getting frustrated with them. Just stopped working, and then I ended up back with my adder that I've had forever. And so I just didn't go back and find another wireless mouse. So we're gonna test this one out. Luckily, unlike those ones, this is like a third of the price of those mice, which is awesome. I'm hopeful that it's solid, because I can recommend something that's not just an insane top of the line shit. But it definitely has some weight to it. It's super comfy. And the buttons feel nice. They have like different textures on all the buttons essentially, which is really cool. Because I can tell what buttons I'm pushing, right? So it's like, okay, if I'm pushing the 2 buttons on the side, it's this type, like this kind of matte texture, and then the one right above it that's supposed to be like the sniper button or something. I've never used a sniper button in my life. I've also never really done hardcore with, I think it's CS:GO and stuff. Those sniper games, it's very different than this. I don't think it's valuable to snipe with this. Truthfully, use a sniper button for Widow. There's probably some people that do, that come from those other games. I don't see the value. Just like I don't usually, for the most part, swap around my DPI settings between heroes, because I instead change the settings for those heroes so they mirror each other, right? So I like want my Widow and my Ashe to feel the same with my aiming, because I want to just be able to. I hate having to go transition. It's just not something I'm really good at on the fly. So it's much easier for me to have my aiming on all of them to be ish similar, right? So if we have a good Widow day, we're gonna say it's all the mouse, right? But I can feel a different texture there, and then there's like different texture for the other buttons. On like the kind of left side of the mouse button. It was really cool. So I'm liking it. At one point was it the Logitech? I think it was the Logitech. Had weights in it, and I was testing that out, and I actually really enjoyed having a heavier mouse. I felt at the time, and I'm kind of feeling it now a little bit more, I don't over adjust as much with it for whatever reason. It seemed like because it weighs a little bit more, it takes a little bit more effort. Not a ton, but just enough. It feels like that it makes me not go way off. Like when I over aim, because I'm going to always do that, I over aim less because it's a lighter or heavier mouse. Death Adder's one of the lightest mice in they're out there though, so I kind of get used to that. Alright. Tested that out, made sure everything was good. Is she still in game? She is. So we are currently 2-3 on our series. Anybody else playing? Thorn's in, but we went on 2 losses, hard losses last night, sadly. was a rough one. It was definitely a rough one. I was hard way to end the night because both of them we kind of got raffle stomped. Like those, both of them, I believe we got held in spawn for multiple minutes at one point. It was very rough ending to the night, which is why we ended on a loss. Because I was like, I'm not going back in for a third round of this. I'd rather just stop off. Maybe I'm just not playing well, or the games are deteriorating because of the time of day, which does happen. There's a huge fluctuation in like meta sometimes, even not so much, but you can actually kind of see sometimes meta change throughout the day depending on time of day, stuff like that. But you can also see just either the level of player or the style of player or whatever they're playing at different times. Like it was insane. It was not fun at all. So seeing if I turn that up. I'm so excited to have a volume knob again. You don't understand how excited I am to have a volume knob again. It's the greatest thing. It's one of the things I missed most on my old Razer. What was it? I can't remember what it was called. But I had the wireless ones that had the dual input, so you could have like two different inputs. So you could put like audio input in game from like voice comms, and then sound audio, and have different knobs to adjust the volumes. And it'd work in game, but I didn't use it in game like that. I use it out of game to put like music and Discord in one, so I could turn the volume down on those if I wanted to hear the audio better, or if I needed to turn them up, I could adjust that really easily. It was really cool. I got so used to be able to adjust my volumes, and then I haven't had that. And like it depends. Sometimes it's like, oh, I need it to be louder or quieter, and having to like alt tab out to do it is the most annoying thing. Apparently these headphones can hook up to 3 or 4 different devices simultaneously. I obviously have not tested that out as we just opened them, but like you can have like an aux in, you can have the wireless key fob, and you can do Bluetooth. So you could technically be running there's different volume adjusters for each. So there's like this buttons here, I think, for adjusting the Bluetooth, and this is a scroll wheel for, I believe, the USB in, and then if you aux in, it's an inline adjuster, so you can actually adjust each one of those separately. So you can like take a phone call and be using the same mic and adjust the volumes on all of them, so that if you need to take a call or if you need to do something, you don't have to like mess with stuff. And that also means like if I want to be on a call and listening to Q or something, or if I want to be doing something else, listening to music into my headphones that you guys can't hear. Sorry, I like to listen to bands that I know, and it makes it really hard because I can't play them on stream. So I could listen to that and then have it not come through to you guys, because it'd be coming from like my phone instead. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a nice little added thing. She's still going, damn. So we'll go back into training ground. Oh, not AI, practice range. I thought she'd be out quicker than that. She must be in like a push map or something. How about Hanzo?
I will beg forgiveness. Life is not forgiving.
Jesus. Now, granted, they're bots, but my aim seems to be on point so far today. I'm actually kind of surprised. I didn't kill anything with that. Seriously? It hit none of these bots over here? That's great.
Don't you see? I will do what I must.
I think it's my biggest problem with Hanzo is I don't think you flick aim as much because of the projectile, right?
Unerring precision.
Like I need to aim and more, obviously lead them depending on what's coming from more, but like with hit scan, you're flicking onto them instead of flicking ahead of them. I think it's my problem when I run Hanzo. That and I believe is arrow arcs,
No one.
so I kind of don't like this tracker. I used to like the 3 bars, so if I was going like long range, I could see where it was going. But I don't like it. Let's go change that. We're gonna swap out of that. Maybe I'll go to the dot I have. So that would be controls, or is it gameplay? Controls. Okay. Reticle, advanced, hero based. Right. Running dot. I forgot where all this stuff was. Hero, movement, forward, weapons. Nope, that's not it. I thought it was in here, right? Scale with resolution, blah, blah, blah. I'm crazy. I thought it was in here. Maybe I'm just missing it. Like I have the dot, but for whatever reason Hanzo isn't picking up the dot, which means I have it set somewhere. That's different. Awesome. We're figured out. Maybe while we're sitting here. Dot size 5. Blah blah blah. Okay, like that. Scale with resolution. In here? No. Huh. Well, I swear it was in advanced in here somewhere. Color, I like my color, blah, blah, blah. Interface? I think it was interface. No. Communication, not there, not there, not there. It's not in gameplay. Social, usability, sound, video, graphics quality, I have it on low, blah, blah, blah. Huh. What the fuck? Why can't I find it? I think I had problems finding it last time too. La, la, la. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out later.
Testament to my skill.
Do. Damn. I don't hold long enough on his shot if you didn't notice. If you didn't notice, oh, you guys aren't watching. My bad. If you didn't notice, I don't hold my freaking stuff. I leave him at like 1 health. Now I'm doing better. So, when you guys couldn't see, I literally left like 4 of them at 1 health because I wasn't pulling it back far enough. Good old sex stuff will kill it. You can't get any more. That's what I did.
Hello. Hello.
Back. It's actually pretty damn sensitive. I am surprised. There was something else I wanted to change. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to heroes. Heroes, because my Junker Queen and my Sojourn sprays are stupid because of the Overwatch League logo. Skins, blah, blah, blah. Sprays. Achievements, Battle Pass, Overwatch League, blah, 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 Summer Games, Halloween. Competitive. Hey, you can see when I started ish. Season 7 was I played my first competitive season. And then I have a bunch. And then I stopped. I quit before they released competitive is really what happened. I played in the beta. And so what do I want to use here? Whatever. I'm gonna leave her because I never play Junker Queen. But I was playing Hearthstone pretty hardcore. And how do I filter? Okay, filter by hero. Filter by owned, I guess. Overwatch. Done. This is dumb. I don't like this at all. Battle Pass. Yeah, no, that's cool. Common spray. Yeah. Interesting. Sprays. There's not any cool ones. What is this? Did we throw out like the shock orange? We'll do that. Why not? Oh, I didn't click. That's the problem. Okay. Equip. There. That's what I meant to do. I forgot I double clicked that. I was getting annoyed because it kept doing Overwatch, and I was like, I don't like that. And we'll grab sheep. And we will grind now. Get some games in. Does this work? No? No? Nothing? Am I not in? Oh, I'm not in here. Does this work? No? Nothing? Hello? Does this work? It doesn't seem to be working. I'm in comms. Okay. I set this up before I started stream, so I don't know why it's not. Voice chat. Push to talk. Group chat, blah, blah, blah. Push to talk. This one. Yeah. Why don't you work then? There we go. Okay, I heard it finally. We gotta pause for a second. Sheep is getting herself a drink. Oh, I was feeling it in my arm a bit. I'm gonna tell you, chat. I'm feeling it in my arm. It's gaming for the hours I've been doing. My arm's not in the mouse moving shape that it was before. So tomorrow I'll probably test out tomorrow night. I don't think I have anything going on. Pretty sure I don't. I'll probably test out all the wireless part of this because I want to make sure they're charged, and I didn't want to end up not having charge. I guess I can check here. Can you see like charge settings here? Dashboard, sensor, integrations. Oh, you can actually get Philips Hue. Nice. Software and games, software, devices. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they had an integration with what's it called? Overwatch. That was one cool thing with the Razer, is it would swap colors for every hero or whatnot. Did she message me? Is that okay? She's back. Sweet. No, I don't want to open queue. So, let's see. Can we pointer clear all? Blah blah blah. Pulling rate's fine. I wanted to. I thought you could put like your battery stuff in your bar somewhere, but I guess that wouldn't really matter because I can't see my bars anyway on the screen. But I haven't seen, and I'm probably just blind and haven't found the right spot where you can see that it's like how charged it is. When it's plugged in, it just shows charging. I'm like, well, that's great, but I would love to know how charged it is. I don't want to have to unplug it to be like, oh, it's at 10% or 100% or whatever. Wow, that was crazy. For a second there, my colors mirrored across even my Razer mouse mat. Oh. For record, I still love Razer. I think they create really good things. They used to be more innovative than they are now when it comes to like gaming peripherals, in my opinion. And I wanted to get a keyboard that I could swap out the switches for. That's what they're called. I was like, what the hell is the mechanism called? The switches for. So I guess for Ash. Hey.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross. Time to settle who's the best shot. There is no competition.
But I wanted to get something that I could. Hey, I remembered. I wonder if get one that I could swap out the switches for. And Razer. This is actually from what I found. Obviously, this is my first Corsair stuff that's peripheral related. I have lots of Corsair hardware, but this is their first one that's swappable switches, which I think is brilliant. I get it why people don't, but. Well, that was fun. Wow. Kinda just beating them down. That was pretty simple. I don't know what they were doing. They went off somewhere. I have to reload. Give me 4 hours, guys. Fuck. I have no health. Fuck. I had no health. I didn't know where to go. I put myself in a really bad spot there. I should have gone that way. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think my Zen's going to heal me there, but... Gotta get used to my buttons. Especially my trolling buttons. What is... Couldn't get him. I'm just gonna hold payload here and push. And then I'm gonna bob. I told her I was going to be in quick play. I don't know what she was thinking. I literally said going to play quick play for a couple of rounds to get used to my stuff. Though I might actually switch over to comp pretty quick here. I'm not feeling a huge difference. I gotta reload here. Oh, wow. Nice. Like, there's not a lot I'm gonna do there, but damn. Can I get up here? Nice. Okay. Barely missed. Reload.
No one can hide.
Okay. Take my Discord audios. Gonna leave game. Gonna pull out of that. We're going to comp today. Oh. I don't know if she was talking or not is part of the problem there. because she kind of joined up and then we were playing, and I said hi, but I didn't hear anything back, but I didn't see her thing light up either. So, da-da-da. Clear that, clear that. What's all this junk? Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Okay. Can't wait for the end of tomorrow when I stop getting political text messages. So tired of it. Already voted. Oh. But I'm really tired of them. I'm sorry, but who changes their mind based on a text message from whoever that's obviously automatically generated and sent to you? Like, who's like, oh my god, Joe Schmo sent me a text message and said, vote me, and that makes me vote him. Like, I don't get it. Maybe it's because I'd rather go do my own research, but I just don't understand. I don't understand it. Da-da-da. All right. Oh, feeling good. Feeling nice and warmed up. Da-da-da. I wish there was a way. I guess I can test. It's going to be weird, though. I'll test after. Or if somebody jumps in, then I'll test that way. With my Discord. That was what I forgot to do, like the audio test, because everything else worked, right? The only thing that might not be working is Discord, because all my other stuff automatically hooked up. I just swapped, because the way I have my audio set up, even though it's very complicated, because I use Voice Media Potato, because I like to have that kind of minuscule control over volumes and where everything goes and porting everything everywhere. All I do is change one input to the new headphones, right? Just like if I'd just been running off of like a default Windows, you plug a new headset in, it automatically works. I learned the hard way because I didn't have it set up that way before. When I first set up, I didn't have it that way, and then I swapped headphones, and then I had to redo all of it. And it is not a fun experience, so don't do that. Here we go. All right. Oh my god, this keyboard is so fucking like the. I'll talk about it later. We're gonna be gaming now. Let's see. Kings Row defense. I like Torb. Do we Torb it? Let's Torb it. Shapes on support. Hey, hey. Oh, wrong one. Hey, hey. Does it work?
Remember,
check.
if you want me to heal you, stand very still. But also, avoid the bullets.
So I'm intrigued if it's working.
We are soon to need it.
Hello, everybody. I feel like my audio isn't my mic, which I didn't change my mic. That's the interesting part. If that's not working, that's weird, because my mic is the same that it ever was. Okay, we're gonna just kind of pop that right there. Go, little turret. Did they swap off? They did not. They're still unfair. Oh, they're just gonna blast from there. Okay. There we go. Don't die, Genji. We're just kind of holding them back. Our Genji died. Okay. Yeah, I felt like he was a little far in there. She took out my turret. Our Genji dying, and that's all they did is sit there and ult push. Smart play, right? They built up ults and pushed. Our Genji fighting in there by himself, basically in their spawn. Not the best decision, but I don't think that it would have mattered. I'm gonna. And then I'm gonna swap because this isn't gonna work. Man, we are really playing aggressive. Wait. Oh, Bob's in a bad spot. I'm not dying, which is a positive, but kind of want to be a different hero right now. I'm actually going to kind of set up right here. I'm going to make it where she can't hit it from there. She's gotta... That's going to hurt a lot. Just back out of that. We're gonna use force that out again. I'm trying to fucking take on this Pharah on Hanzo. And back up. Alright, there we go. They got another ult push. Oh, fuck. I have 75% of ult. Oh, I hate this situation, right? Because I don't want to throw away that ult, but all right, we'll keep it and then we'll swap. We might be able to hold with just Torb. I don't really like this situation though. reload. Okay. I'm gonna put this like right here. Not the greatest position. Just back around the corner. Back around the corner. Back around the corner. Please back around the corner. Getting beamed down. All right, this is where we swap. We swapped a soldier. We can put the far under more pressure. I didn't gain that. I didn't lose that much ult. Fuck, that's annoying. Trying. I put their DPS under pressure. I think maybe we win that. I'm hoping. Hope we win this. Yeah, I can't push in. Yeah, you have to. We need to kill the supports there, and we didn't. Oh. I probably should have gone after the supports instead of the deeps. Even though like the Pharah's blasting us and whatever. If I kill the supports, that Zarya, high beam Zarya is just the main target, but she's gonna stay up as long as her supports are on her. So I should have shot after them, after the supports. Their Lucio was solid. Like annoying in a way. So
I aim to devastate.
But that was solid. We pushed him into OT, so hopefully you can just roll them and win. We were doing really, really well, and then they ult pushed. Basically, they were smart. They just ult pushed and ult pushed and ult pushed.
Push your limits.
What people need to learn to do a little bit more, especially against like Kiriko's ult, is just go around the corner. She put that thing down the hallway. All we had to do is back up, and we don't have a problem. Right? You just back up, and then they're not putting any damage, and you wait it out. Genji, could you put a little pressure somewhere? Fuck. Oh, fucking A. Push in on that. She slept her in the air as I was shooting. Nice, Genji. Fucking falling slowly is annoying. I feel like Shape's on Ana. Yeah, she's fucking dunking on that Pharah. More than I am, truthfully.
Distance is no obstacle to my accuracy.
Come on, pick me. You go over here. What? Alright, there we go. Alright, 37, not great scoped accuracy. 23% critical hit accuracy, though. Pretty solid. 5 and 24. Jesus. You just dunk it on. Oh. Jesus, she's just popping off. Do they have a lever? Yeah. Like, they don't get an opportunity because we finished with time, right? So, yeah.
I aim to devastate.
He slaps at that.
Systems online. Weapons ready.
I threw
Our town failed another mission.
Like, I was doing alright myself, but she was definitely... I think she was carrying more...
Be the better shot.
I smell blood in the air.
Like, just rolling them. Need this type of game to come out on.
2, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective A.
Fuck is he?
I'm on fire!
We are. I believe that puts us at 3 and 3. Close out of that because I don't like that popping up anymore. Whew. So the new setup, doing pretty well. Let's say doing pretty well. Can't complain too much. They played Genji the whole time. I'm gonna give it to them. Our support was fine, but that Genji playing Genji the whole time actually did a solid job. Outside of the first time when he went in too far and died. Solid. Oh, we're getting there. We're almost to the Genji skin. So watching J3's stream earlier. Be right back. Real quick. But yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. I thought I put my Be Right Back screen on. Apparently, I did not. So, whatever. Do. We cute. Da-da-da. The little keyboard. So, compared to a Razer, quieter. This keyboard is quieter for sure. That was much more clicky. And I think that was actually the silent one. If I remember correctly, I got the silent one and I have the little rubber silencers on it. And that thing is still super loud. But the silent one on Razer is actually significantly quieter than the loud one. The feel of the switches, similar. They're a little bit softer feel. They still feel just as feedbacky, truthfully, as the Razer. But they kind of cushion a little bit more. I don't feel like I'm botting them out as hard. Like I feel the Razer bottoms out hard, and this kind of, it actuates about the same, I think. But instead of that, where it just kind of has the same pressure all the way through, it hits. Like this actuates, and then it kind of slows down before it hits, so it's kind of a more comfortable feel on it. Now I know why people like the Cherry switches, truthfully, which I believe Razer is based off of the brown switches, if I remember correctly. But, and I also like it's kind of, the keycaps on the Razer one I have are very like smooth, like that smooth acrylic, and these kind of have a texture to them, and I actually like that. I think I still love my Razer keyboard, but I think that this feels to me better. I think there's going to be people that really like the feel of the Razer one, and it's because it's awesome. I've enjoyed it playing on it. So, but I like the feel of this. The lighting is actually pretty solid. The reviews I was seeing, apparently the K65 has brighter lights than this that are And I saw the videos; they were legitimately brighter, but this looks fine to me. It's the small form factor is just so weird. I look down and it's the size of like my arm. We're gonna hold up pretty far. Cool. I'm just gonna keep it going. Oh, they finally killed it. We might have over-ulted there a little bit. It's fine though. I'm actually going to put this like right here. They're still on that Sombra. She's gotta have built... Oh, no, they swapped off. Okay. Oh, are they still on that Sombra? He's got to have Shatter here. Oh damn. Yep, they don't push. We don't have anything. I thought I stalled enough. I should have waited a little bit longer. Is our Sig gonna win? Sig with Hanzo? Nice. Oh man. Truthfully, I feel like tank diff. Pretty solid tank diff maybe. Let's see where I went 1 in 15 and Shape went 1 in 12. So, what do I want to run? kind of want to go Ashe. Build Bob and Bob win, maybe. Our supports were pretty solid. I gotta give some credit there, too. But look at that. Their supports are... We're putting out more damage, obviously, but their supports are out healing our supports by like 4K. But our supports are definitely keeping us up. Like, they're smart healing. I also think their big flaw, they could not... Their tank couldn't push in. He was just taking a lot of damage. I don't think Ryan was the pick eventually. He just had to swap off of that. And they were running the Sombra for so long, and she never built EMP that I saw. Never used EMP.
There is always room for
And, like, just wasn't doing anything. Wasn't able to do anything. And waited way too long to swap off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture objective A.
Reaper, no Wraith. Reaper's coming around right. Reaper's behind. I don't know if my audio's going through. I don't see myself lighting up, so I hear the noise, but no audio, so I need to fix that.
Watch out for this one.
Like, I think we win this anyway, but... Yeah. And we go 4 and 3. No, what? Okay, something I have to get used to is not having arrow keys. I've done that like 4 times. I'm gonna give it to our support. Give it to you. That's how it's done. Yay! 78. 4 and 3. Oh damn, we're almost over halfway to 79. Nice. I'm gonna queue up, and then I'm gonna figure out. No wait, why is this not? There we go. Options. This is what I want. La la la. Graphic. No, sound. What is going on? My voice chat. Okay. Default device. What is my default device? We're gotta figure this out. Default device is that's why it's not working. Sweet. Fuck it. No, I don't really want that in my face. Where is it? What am I looking for? No. This one. Sweet. Default device. Yay. All right. I want to get out of this. Let's see what. Yeah. Seems like. So hopefully this works. Let me see. Into here. Hello? Does this thing work yet? Does this thing working now? Check, check. No? Check, 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 check. Nothing? Nothing? Cool. Why doesn't it just bring up options? I don't want to go back to the loud, obnoxious screen. Voice chat, push to talk keys. Yeah, okay. Make sure it's this one. Okay, cool. Check, check. Check, 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 check. This one goes in here. This one works. I know this works in Discord. Okay. We'll have to see. It might be because she's not in comp. Yeah, so that's probably it. It's not showing up because nobody else is in comps. So there's no noise. Maybe it's smart enough to know that. Oh, man. 2 wins in a row. That's the way to start because we finished last. I think 2 losses. Now sitting 4-3. We go 3 wins in a row real quick. We gotta get this one because I think she said she needs 1 more. If I remember correctly. Attack. I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna swap over this. Hey everybody. Yep, now you can see me. So that's funny that it'll actually register the click and the noise, but it won't register the voice if it doesn't pick up a voice. I did not know that that was a thing.
What's your hometown like, Morrison?
What did Shape get on? Oh, Shape's on DPS. Did she just queuing for DPS? I haven't been watching. She might have just be queuing for DPS for all I know. I got Smikes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective. Keep in sight, and this will go smoothly.
Get the fuck out of here.
The gap.
Nice. Let's take it. Shape is just destroying them on Pharah. They're going right or left? Left, 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 left. Where'd he go? That hurt. Yep. Should have seen it. I saw it as soon as I went around the corner. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get hooked. Alright. We got 60%.
I'm still fighting.
Coming off the bench.
Hog did a good job of just absorbing damage. Genji has no deflect on the left over here.
Objective. Get over here.
Where's your jetpack?
Nice.
6, 5,
So the Genji did a solid job at pulling us off point. That should have just been like one or two of us and stayed on point. We still win it, right? But that could have been a game-changing fight there. Do I want to stay on this or do I want to swap? I think I'm going to swap over to Reap. I like Reap better on this inside thing. Got my buttons back. Just gotta get used to where they are now, but oh, shape switched over to junk. Still hear the Genji. Going to be a rough day. Oh, damn. Yeah, we just kind of got rolled there. It was a bad day. Okay. Needed some heals there. A little bit of heals there. Please. Just a little bit. I was trying to help you with the Genji, and then I died. God. Shoot the hog, anybody! Alright. I'm just gonna swap here. We're gonna go this. Like, I'm not able to push in. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get there. We needed to not probably be on Diva there. Unless she was going to kill the Genji, which didn't happen. I probably should have swapped sooner. We didn't build any ults. I thought that the Reaper would help the Genji, but I couldn't push in. Every time I pushed in, I got pressured by them. It's the flaw of trying to create space with a DPS, right? I'm not going to be able to handle the damage output. We still got a shot here, but we got to do way better than that. Shape on Sim. We'll dunk on this Genji. Kind of want to go take the high ground here. I don't know if she's going to stay with me. Oh, she is. Okay. Let me see what we got. Hogs half. He should have pushed a point. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't really like this. Saw someone over here. Oh, I went out of the ammo. That was bad. I think I die there anyway because they're ulting the fuck out of us. But
I'm not ready to ride in
all we need is one fight here, and they used quite a bit to take that. Window might be enough. Probably not, though. We have to build ults, and the problem is that fucking hog. Yep, I got stuck out. What do I do here? Do I stay Ash and try and Bob here? We're gonna have a... Is she... Okay, we got rolled there. Okay, stop.
big enough. I must return to my post. Let me.
Okay, I want to take high ground. Where is my team? Fuck, I did not mean to shoot there. Moira's low, I lost her. I'm gonna have Bob. We did force 2 ults out of them there, which is nice. But it's gonna be hard to push in. We have Bob coming in. We could really use shield here. It is annoying. Like we had this. They're down one. And we're gonna go soldier to run back. How did we... Oh my god. How did we lose this? Jesus. We look at our elims. More elims. Obviously less deaths. All of our stats are above theirs, but they use their ults here, right? And just destroyed us. That's annoying. We should have won that. Truthfully. So, here's your problem. She switched to D.Va and then never left D.Va. You're going up against a Hog. You're going up against a Reaper. You're just going to get chewed up. You can't win that battle. It's just not going to work. You have no dive targets. Like, D.Va is really good if you can actually dive into something. There was nothing on their team that you could really dive into, especially since the Reaper's protecting it. So you need to not be on her. Probably like Sig, go Hog, maybe Zarya. Zarya's a little iffy. Your team has to kind of put more resources into it, but at least you're putting out damage. That's the problem with D.Va, is she doesn't put out any damage. So unless she's diving and getting picks, she's not valuable like Zarya, where she can just kind of push in and beam them down. So we probably needed that swap, because everything else, like, we were winning, right? All of the stats across the board, we had more elims, more damage output, more healing, everything, but we didn't control the point. We lost a couple of battles, and they just built their ults and blasted us, and they did a really good job at rotating their ults. I shouldn't have died to the Reaper. That was really bad. I tried to bob point to force them back, and then I died, and that's puts us down. But Bob should have been able to put out enough damage, and I don't know what happened after that because I was dead. But what it looked like is D.Va followed Bob in and died probably immediately to the amount of damage that they were putting out. She's just not strong in that scenario. She's actually a really good tank currently, but It's hard to run her into that much damage. Reaper just kind of is a tank chewer, and she doesn't... He's going to chew through any tank, right? Essentially. But if you have a tank that's going to either put out more damage or put out more sustain, that's better. D.Va's kind of in that middle ground where she doesn't put out a ton of damage and she doesn't have like a ton of sustain. She has survivability because she can fly around and zoom around. But when it comes to like standing there and just creating space, that's not her skill set. So it makes it hard when he can just kind of chew through her like that. Especially with the hog that's just like bodying it. And that guy just has obscene sustain, right? Hogs are damn near impossible to kill even without supports on them a lot of the time if they're played well. So there wasn't a lot for her to go after and kind of stuck on it after being on Zarya initially. So I don't know why we didn't swap back. I don't know why the thought that we should just stay on D.Va when you know that they were a solid Zarya. But it is what it is. It happens. We go to the next one. We got to get Shape her last win here. Circuit Royale defenses. I'm going to go Widow. She's strong in this map. I really wish we could have won that. We had that one. We had it. We just needed to win one fight. And we just couldn't do it. It's always frustrating when you know you have it and it's right there and then you just give it up.
I aim to devastate.
Another thing is like D.Va's bomb isn't like Hog's ult isn't very good either. But I don't know if her bomb got anything on that last one or not. My Bob was probably mediocre. I just tried to put him on point and then died immediately to the Reaper. So that's kind of bad play on my part. I should have probably waited on Bob. I kind of panicked thinking that we were almost out of time and I should have waited a few more seconds for our D.Va to kind of push in more and then pushed in with the team. So that's my fault for sure. Can't. Where's my tank? Reaper's half. Junkrat's half. What? I missed a few shots there for sure, but I don't know why we lost that fight that hard. No heals? Alright, I guess I'll go get a health pack. Where the fuck is my health pack over here? Is there not one? I swear there's a health pack over here. Okay, I'll just go back to respawn here. Alright. Shape's gotta be just... Yep, she's kind of beating him down. God damn it. I have to back up. We're not holding that space anymore. We're just gonna back up. Heals? Any heals? What is going on? Our Ryan just keeps going in and dying right now. What the hell is going on here? I have to back out here. They rezzed. Get this Ryan, he's low. Like I'm holding payload as long as I can. Our Ryan, has he built a shatter yet? Probably not. He doesn't have a lot of damage output. I'm gonna swap here. 1-8, and we can't win the battle. Oh my god. Ryan, do anything. At all, please, dude. This is like a huge tank diff. I'm 1 in 10 right now. Ooh, fuck. Almost had it. Almost had both supports there.
I rubbed some dirt on it.
That's gonna hurt. I just gotta back out here. God damn it! Kill the turret! 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 The turret's behind us. I didn't realize it. I got 2.
I'm still standing. I'm
Like,
still
oh. Okay. So let's see. 3 and 14,
Score.
which is ish middle of their team.
Sides.
Our tank is just getting dunked on.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Like, how? The first fight I kind of get. I wasn't getting any picks, but the second few on that second point, I don't know what happened. I was putting pressure. I was getting picks. Our tank was just getting destroyed. Maybe he wasn't getting enough healing, but we're at healing comparatively. Like, we're out healing them. So he's just dying.
Brave of you to show your face after what happened in Monte Cristi.
Well, it is a pretty good.
Especially since their Ryan seemed to charge in a lot and essentially seemed to die. So I don't know what our Ryan was trying to do that was getting him killed. Maybe he was just trying to swing into a Zen Mercy that can completely melt a tank if done right.
Ventured, nothing gained.
Like, what the hell? What the hell, chat?
The payload is under my protection. Join. Enemy turret ahead.
Fuck, I'm not hitting shit. Okay. It's okay. Where the fuck did you? I can't. I have to jump down there. Yeah. All right, we swap off here. We go back to soldier. I'm still 4-18 right now. We're rolling pretty good though. Or at least we were rolling pretty good. It is annoying going up against like a mercy pocket on the DPS here. Nah. I went too far forward. I went too far forward there. That was bad. I should have done better. That was really bad play. If we lose that fight, it's because I was a moron. Okay, let's... Probably over ulted there. We probably didn't need my ult. Okay. I'm gonna try and take high ground here. See what we can do. She's gonna come after me, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I got 2. Took out DPS, took out a Mercy. Couldn't take on the Zen. He was definitely owning me there.
I've seen tougher spots.
Can we please kill a turret? There we go. I'm just gonna back up here.
Enemy turret ahead. We must push forward.
Had to get away. Need that turret down. Damn it, this is so annoying. Jesus. And get dunked on him. But 7 and 31 and I can't win this fight. Oh. What's happening, chat?
If I'm still standing, I'm standing.
Yeah. Hey. Who was talking shit? Bar what?
Play of the game.
I'm sorry. Shape was 13 and 27. I was 7 and 31. You know what our problem was? This dude right here. Sorry. Lucio mains. Learn when you're not able to do Lucio. Please. Learn when you're not gonna, I'm gonna avoid him. I'm sorry. One tricks. Don't want to deal with him. I say it every time. If you never swap, I don't want to play with you. Avoid. Because, look, not enough heals. Not enough heals and not enough damage output because of that, right? So if he'd been on, like, Zen instead and we weren't getting as much heals, he'd be putting out damage output. He's not doing anything for us there. They have a Mercy rezzing, and they weren't putting out a ton of heals, right? They're running Mercy Zen. They were putting out a ton of fucking damage. Like a ton of it. And we're running a Lucio just kind of zooming around, doing his thing when, like, we're not rushing on. Like, that's what Lucio's for. You rush on. You rush on with Lucio and you win that battle. You don't need him. Don't need him in that scenario. You need to swap off. Like this, the BAP swap was huge. I really like the BAP swap. They stayed on Rhine forever, but they were doing okay. Like, not great, not terrible, like, med. But this dude... Oh, I didn't mean to endorse him. Like, why does that happen? So this is a very sensitive thing. That's something I'll have to get used to, because I lift my mouse a lot, and it clicks. I'm not touching it. So it's very sensitive. But this dude just stuck on Lucio. Throwing our game there. It's not what he's not doing anything for you in that scenario. They're putting out like, oh, it didn't even matter. I was Jesus, 7-31. I took out the supports and we still lost the fight once. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. But those are the scenarios that gets frustrating, right? You're like, oh, well, I was getting picks. I was doing what I was supposed to do. And we still couldn't find a way to do anything. Sad day. It's all right. We're going to get this W this next one. Shape needs it. I don't know what her record is currently, but that's not helping her going with 2 losses after. We had 2 wins, so we're 2-2 technically on the day. So she'd be going even. I don't know what she did soloing is the bigger question. So I'd like to not continue though. I need to go even so I can stay in gold 5. And I'll solo queue. I'll probably solo queue tomorrow, unless we get like a big group, unless it's like a 5-stack with death. Like solo queuing is a better way to grind up, as you've heard me say a bunch on stream. The game does not seem, the algorithm seems to punish you for being in groups a little bit more, but still doing good. I'm loving the new setup though. The transition, I don't feel that I'm getting just completely, like, I'm not missing anything. I actually feel that my aim is on better today. We can pretend that it's new equipment. It's not. I had a really bad day yesterday. My aim was completely off. Another thing I've started focusing on, because I was like, as I try and think about what I did at the end of the night, after stream, and like, okay, what was I doing wrong? What was I doing? And something I notice is that, like, I get too intense when I'm like trying to snipe. So I'm like flicking instead of taking like a light flick. I'm doing like this really quick flick. That's unnecessary. So you actually saw that in that game. I realized I was just flicking hard at the beginning when we were doing our first push. And I was like, my God, I'm not hitting shit. And I just like breathe. And then I just started slow flicking and started getting my picks. So Midtown, she's going to go that. I could go Reap. Actually, I don't really want to Reap with the Junker Queen.
We must all find
She's a tank that I haven't really gotten used to playing with.
Look at the state of the world.
So I'm not sure. I don't know how to Reap with her. Like, I can swap to Reap and deal with it. Okay, I'm gonna have to like change the sensitivity on this shit. This shit is just, yep. So that's why I've been shooting off my shit. I might have to like increase my DPI or start becoming more of an arm aimer, which means I gotta put this up here to arm aim better so I can get some more space. I want to be more of an arm aimer than a wrist aimer though, so. Okay. Sadly, our Junker Queen backed up. I'm trying so hard to stall this point. Where is the rest of my team? So, okay, that went well.
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
I gotta back up here. Oh my god. I tried to get out of it. That slow killed me. We're getting destroyed right now. Obviously I'm 2-1. Shape's 2-1. Nobody else has a pick. We could really use some space by our tank, though. Like, there we go. I can't push up there by myself. Where'd my Arissa go? She died. I got one with my got you in sights. Okay, let's... Oh, fuck, I can't swap. I was gonna swap to Reap. See if I can help our tank, maybe. Just dodge that. Gotta back up. I've got to back up. Fuck. All right, now we're popping. Now we got this. This is a hold. We are holding this shit now. I gotta back up. Move over here towards my heal unit. There we go. Yeah, that's the ults. I need to fix whatever this is that's causing that click. Yeah, whatever that is, that's bad. Not a bad hold. I think the Junker Queen swapping off to the Orisa was solid. We needed that. Their tank is doing a very good job at just keeping their team behind him, right? His team's just staying back there with his shield. So kind of want Shape to go far up, but they were running the Soldier Sorge. Sojourn and Soldier, so could be difficult. What if there's a way I can... Oops, did not mean to do that.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
That's still fucking... want that to be looser. Can I...
Is this one a scrap or a hoist? I wasn't listening.
That is gonna mess me up hard. I don't know what it is, but there's like...
And I'll keep you safe.
Yep. I gotta fix it. It seems like the right button is worse. Because what I really need to do is get rid of my habit of lifting my mouse so much, because that's the problem. And not lifting it is hard, right? I need to do soft lifts. So I just gotta learn to place better. Truthfully, it's gonna force me to play better. They're running a Torb. Oh, I missed him. Soldiers off right. I missed him.
I can't get away with
So
this.
we kind of rolled him.
No one can stop me!
Late pick on him, noise. Kind of want to take high ground here. Oh, nice. I dove in. That was a bad dive in, but our junk dove. Like, I tried to drop down, and the soldier walked out. I was not expecting the late soldier. I thought he was already back. And I can't take the high ground there. I wanted to, and she was already up there, and I'm not gonna win that battle. What am I at? 20? I'm actually gonna swap to Ashe. We were rolling, and then we've gotta just like regroup.
Nano boost is ready to deploy. My ultimate nano boost is ready to deploy.
Time to try again.
Move up at my
Hey!
position.
Hey! What? Hey!
Jesus. What did I get hit by? Oh, her fucking spear? Jesus. I was like, I dodged. I waited his thing out, and then I got fucking speared in the throat? Jeez. That's going to be difficult for us to fight through. Yep. Both support ults there. Might give us an advantage. Might not.
You won't get the best of me. Does anyone care about moving the payload?
Like, it's hard because we need to take high ground somehow here. And I wanted to jump there. That was bad. Gotta reload. I'm just gonna back out there. As our Junker Queen should do. I can't. Oh. Damn. How did she not die? I had to reload and nobody else shot her. She was one. Bro, you need to do something other than Junker Queen.
Sorry, I'm not done yet.
Hey, you need to. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not Junker Queen. Maybe not Junker Queen. Like, it's a rough one. Maybe not Junker Queen, truthfully. We need to go on some wins here. But you ran Junker Queen for how much of that? 7.5 minutes. When you were on other stuff, we actually pushed, right? When you were on Junker Queen, we didn't push. So when you play Junker Queen for 2/3 of it, we're not going to push or hold for 2/3 of it. Right? I tried swapping. I tried taking out the supports more than anything. It's hard to take out the DPS if they can hold high ground and I can't push to high ground because I don't have a tank creating space for me to take high ground, right? That is one of those scenarios where that's very, very important. Because they had 2 DPS that can take high ground, right? So jumping in on that isn't going to work out as well, which I tried, right? I tried to push up there, but when I'm going 2v1 or even 2v2, and their tank is able, which becomes more of a 2v3, their tank's able to push in and start putting pressure on our supports or putting pressure on me like she did, that makes it very, very difficult for us to be able to take out the DPS. We should be focusing the supports, truthfully, more than the DPS, but you have to have the space, and their tank was doing a much better job at creating space and putting pressure where it needed to be, while our tank wasn't really putting any pressure on them in any sort of way. It's part of the reason I think you don't see Junker Queen a lot is because I think first she got nerfed, but she also, I think she, it's hard to play. She takes, I think her skill is pretty high. Not being a tank player myself, I really don't know, but based on her style of play and every other hero they've added to this game, like high mobility, kind of high damage, and movement is your damage mitigation more than anything. And I think you really need to use her abilities and her cooldowns really well to create space, because she doesn't have a shield or like a mech with damage mitigation, or like everybody else has some form of damage mitigation, right? I know she has like her heal when she bleeds thing, but I don't think it's as effective. And I think it takes more skill to use than, say, Hog's Huff, right? He just walks out, gets low, huffs, and everybody blasts him, and he heals whether they shoot him or not, right? So he has damage mitigation or self-heal there. You got the same thing with Sig and Diva. They got their little suck things, and I guess Doomfist as well. They all have the little suck things to keep damage mitigation. Sigma obviously also has a shield. Got your shield heroes. Your Orissa's got her gold thing, and I think that it's just harder to use and sustain and be like really survivable on Junker Queen. And because of the way she plays, you play hyper aggressive. Like, she's more aggressive than you need to be with anybody else. And so I think that a lot of people feed on her really hard, because like all of her abilities, like, oh, charge in and swing, and you have to do all this, but you don't have the same damage mitigation abilities. You have to really use those cooldowns to keep yourself up, and position yourself smartly and make those dive-ins pretty smart, and not just when it's on cooldown, because you're kind of leaving yourself to die a lot. It's a difficult hero. It's like Kiriko. Like, Kiriko's feed a lot too, right? When they're not played correctly. When she's played correctly, it's nuts. When she's played terribly, it's not. Oh, so it is a frustrating one, but it's fine. We're gonna get a win here. I believe in us. We're on a 3-game loss streak. We are a 2-game win streak, so yeah, 3 games. But well, this doesn't count. So today we're currently 3-2, or 2-3. I mean, okay. I gotta remember, I can't. That is gonna be an annoying thing. I'm gonna have to redo how I do my scoring over here, because my scoring, I always used to use the number pad or the arrows. I know there's like, you can use function arrows, but I'd have to get used to that. All right. We're going to go Reap. We're just going to do this. We're going to try. We got to get Shape her win here. This is bad. I don't want her to get her win and say that like I gave her a losing record, because that would be bad. I don't want that kind of shit on me. So we got to get this win. You gotta love people that at the end of the game, and I do it the same thing too, but why do people at the end of the game like, oh, you need to swap, and there's like no time left because they're getting frustrated and they know they're gonna lose, and then they're like, oh, we need to swap. But I really wish they just stayed on Orisa or something. They went back Junker Queen and just tried too much. Not a bad setup. Okay, Shape's on Sombra. Sim. Pretty sure I heard Sim. They already used demo here? Oh my god, I'm having to back out a lot. I don't know what's happening. We lost somebody early, I think. I kept trying to push in and I was just being pushed back. Is that the guy we were playing with? No. We lost somebody early. I don't know who we lost. But we lost somebody earlier there, and that's... Where is everybody? Oh my god. She got the res off. Oh, what do I swap to? Reaper's not working. Let's go Ash. See if we can do some range damage, because it's not working. I ulted on Reap and we still couldn't do anything with it. Oh. Truthfully, I think her turret should go away when she dies. We got it now. We pulled it off. I thought we should have won the other fight, which I ulted in. I think we had a couple people down, but I put us even at minimum. Okay. My whole team died because they stood in front of a window, I think. I went around back. Probably a bad flank.
Now to show 'em that I mean business.
Okay. We can't let them get this. If they get this, it's going to be difficult for us. Alright, we're going to swap off of that and swap to soldier here. I'm basically building ults and then seeing what I can do about it. Alright. It was probably bad trying to take them out there. I was going for too hard of a flank. How did we lose? We have 4 fucking people up there. How are they getting the payload? Jesus. They have the payload, people. Jesus.
Bro, can you not scream in my fucking ear?
If I'm still standing.
Jesus, they're all fighting up there. They literally pushed it halfway back across the map. How does that happen?
My ultimate is almost charged.
Ooh, he's won! Please! Oh, damn it. Fuck it. This time, stay on the payload, please. Okay, first of all, how did Narissa sneak by and steal the payload? We have nobody alive. Just back out of that. We're close, though. This is actually a solid fight.
Zarya online.
You cannot escape me.
Gotta back up.
Yeah, pretty much all. I'm 98.
Oh, trying 8 and 20. So close. That was actually a decently close one. We've got it. Wow, I'm actually surprised we got the payload back. This is going to be hard, though. We can't lose a fight, and that's a lot of distance to make up. I feel like we just need to stay together. I'm going to try and not go for flanks. There we go.
Shit. About that vault again.
Okay, we gotta stay as a group.
This is our last chance. Stay with the
We
robot.
gotta stick together.
We got it. Nice. So...
Earth is weak. Earth is weak. Earth is back.
Keep up this pace.
Shit.
GG. Damn. We pulled it out. I don't know how. I lost
This bitch is broken as fuck.
lost faith and won it out.
Oh, that shit was ass.
Oh fuck. I almost did it again. I have this habit of clicking on the wrong side of the number. My mouseness. 5. Nice. 5 and 6. Let's see where Shape lands. Because I think that was hers. Feel bad because we lost a few in a row. That was hard fought. They messed up though. They threw that away. They started. Oh, she jumped off. She got it. She didn't rank up. It sucks. If we had won the first one, she probably ranks up. I don't know. I don't know what her record was, so maybe she lost more than she'd won, and she got to stay at her rank. But I have no idea what rank she's at. Actually, I think she has a private profile, if I remember correctly. 9:30 though. Do we want to play one more solo? Let's do it. We're gonna do one more. I'm enjoying because I did. Like, okay, why can't I need to shrink this down a little bit because it's okay. So first, I need to shrink this down a little bit, and then this, and then this. So we're going for about 2.5 hours. Okay, stream was a little short. Worked, then had to go pick up dinner, and picked up my peripherals and stuff, and then obviously ate. Came down here, set all this stuff up, had to make sure for the most part it was working, and then I did a little bit of fiddling with it in the range to make make sure my settings were about right, and that I even wanted to deal with this. Like if I touched them and I just didn't like them, then I was just gonna swap, push it back. But I love the feel, really love the feel. I think this the wrong way. I do. Oh, damn. Where's my little key thingy? Okay. Oh, come on. Spacebar's a bitch. So, okay, let's line these up. Come on. Line up. There we go. I definitely had it the wrong way. I think. Maybe? Yeah, that seems right. Tilts towards me. Huh? I think that's right. I don't know. Because she was playing with us and Crispy yesterday, so that's... I don't think we did really well yesterday overall as when we were grouping. Like me overall, I tend to be going even because I go on win streaks when I'm soloing, and then my grouping tends to be more of like a 1 or 2 losses more over a night. It seems like, which is why I say that I think part of that is that it hurts it. The algorithm hurts people that are grouping up together, which is a terrible way to design it, but whatever. Because it's not that I always am playing with way better players. I'm not always playing with way better players. Yes, sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. And it doesn't matter which side of that I'm on. I tend to go 500. So that tells me a lot about how the algorithm works for the most part. That's what it seems like. So, see what we get here. Mecha base. Let's go soldier. Let's get a win because I want to put myself even tomorrow. Oh, fuck. If we win, I might play another one depending on how long this takes, because then I'd finish out the series.
I like your mask.
All right. So. Which hopefully lands me back at gold 5. I don't have any hope in that I'm gonna jump up going even like this. Tomorrow maybe, because I'll probably be solo queuing for a good part in the early, so I might be able to get a full series done maybe. Why are we going low ground? I hate that strategy. Our tank went low ground. No supports, so I need a swap because that's not gonna work. Of course, they're running a fucking Genji. I don't know why our hog went low ground. Like, never go low ground. There's no reason to go low ground. It doesn't matter what tank you're running. It doesn't matter who you're running. You never go low ground. Giving up high ground like that is just the most dumb fucking thing you can do. Oh, we're going low ground again? Okay. Like, you're leaving it as... Stop going low ground. Why are we going low ground? Can we try high ground? Can we try high ground? So you keep going low ground, it gives us this huge advantage to just peek down at us and spam us down, and puts all of your DPS at a terrible disadvantage. Alright. Never mind. I guess not. Genji's gonna have Blade. Yeah, we just lost this fight. Fuck, I gotta back up. Because my tank... Yeah. Oh. Like, I went 0 and 3. Not great play. Probably should have just done it. I think I'm... Maybe I'm throwing. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why we're going low ground. What do we want to do? I don't want to run Reap. You just... I don't know. We kind of just got screwed in the first round. Then he went low again. And the team kept getting split up because of it. Because you don't go low ground. Like, everybody in there that has any brain at all realizes you go high ground on that map. And then you go low ground. You win the fight high ground. Because the team that goes low ground usually gets just destroyed. The advantage here is there is no high ground. So you just walk straight to point and it doesn't hurt us. I'm not hitting shit, so I'm going to swap off here. This is bad. Oh, well, gives me the opportunity to swap off. I'm going to go Ashe. Like, I missed every shot there. No headshots. I'm playing so poorly right now.
I'm the last one you'll ever.
I was throwing... Okay. Usa. We're okay. We had a Bastion. Why am I not hitting anything, though? Yeah, I'm gonna die there. I'm running away. Okay. I need to pick. I'm running away from that. Fuck. Oh! I don't know. Our Hog's doing okay. I'm not doing anything. This will be the first match that I don't get a pick on.
Now to show 'em that I'm in business.
Fuck. I touched! Fuck! I touched, but couldn't win. Got one pick. I was essentially throwing there. That was really bad. That was really bad. I should have just not played. That's... Yeah, we're out. That was very poor play on my part. I was playing very terribly. I let that get in my head. Let it get in my head. Going down low. Sorry. We come back tomorrow. We'll solo queue our first two and hopefully get wins so we can go even and stay in gold 5 and then play out. I thought I might get a better round there. It wasn't. Didn't happen. Like, my team was obviously getting, like, it was a team diff for sure, but I wasn't doing anything to help us win. That's bad. I was doing nothing to help us win. I got one pick. I don't know what my damage was compared to anybody else, but I wasn't getting any picks. Anyways, loving the new stuff though. Thankful that J3 kind of turned me onto it. I didn't pick everything he had. The only thing I have that he has is the headset, because it's one of their top ones. Came with a lot of recommendations. He has like I think he has the K65 keyboard. So his is wired, obviously. I think the K70 just came out recently, if I remember correctly. Let's look it up. Corsair. Oh my god, caps lock. K70. Was it Pro Wireless, I think? Release. Okay, yeah. So the K70 Pro Mini Wireless came out in July of this year. It's basically the upgrade. We can kind of show. Little baby. Just a little baby. It's tiny. It is so small. I told you it's so small. I love it. I love the form factor of it. It is absolutely it's amazing. I think maybe I should swap this the other way, I think. Anyways, so it's basically the same thing. It's got some slightly differences. Apparently the LEDs under the keys are less bright. These are plenty bright for me. I don't know. I don't need them that much brighter to be honest. I don't look at them very often anyway. But the switches feel amazing. Guys, I got to give it to the switches feel amazing. The MX cherries, they're very nice. The keys feel great. Obviously it's reacting. I don't have it on wireless, so I'll do some wireless tests tomorrow. Now that all my stuff's charged up, we'll see how it does. Its latency on all of these is supposed to be under like a millisecond or something, which truthfully in any game, wired versus wireless, it's not going to matter. Truthfully, if you're running that, you can run wireless and it's fine these days. It used to be a problem. Nowadays, if you get a wireless mouse, your only issue is going to be dead battery happening at the wrong moment, or I guess if like the receiver goes out. But you could run into the same issue with a cord and the cord losing its connectivity and starting to lag or whatever. So I'm interested to see how it goes. Loving the new mouse, this little baby. See, I like all these extra buttons. Oh, I didn't realize there was a sticker on the bottom of this. Well, that's cool. Well, obviously, headset's been really good. There is you get like aftermarket earmuff pieces for these. I saw some review that was doing it. And the guy was like, yeah, these are good, but they're kind of like, they're fine. They are really good, but just like most headphones, like standard earbuds, they run kind of warm. Like, this isn't terrible. It's not like I'm sweating, but you can definitely feel like warmth when you take this kind of stuff off. Like it definitely creates a barrier. Obviously it's designed to seal in, but there's ones that you can buy that swap out that have like cooling gel, and instead of being like the faux leather or whatever around the whole inside, the inside is kind of like a neoprene on that part, and then the rest is kind of the faux leather. So I might get those to put on, because I hate taking them off and it being like super warm. I'd rather it be cooler, especially like really long gaming sessions. This one wasn't too long. It's only about 2.5 hours, which means I've probably been waiting going on 3 hours, probably 3.5 hours. So not bad. They are comfortable. You don't feel any weight. They stay together. Once you get the seal, it's good. They are very pretty. So I have no complaints about them. Not surprising, right? There's plenty of people that use them and they're awesome. But anyways, I'll talk more about that tomorrow after I get a little bit more testing in. I am really enjoying the setup though overall. Again, I still love my Razer stuff. My Razer stuff is solid. I wanted to switch to a smaller keyboard. Back when I bought that keyboard, they didn't, like, smaller keyboards weren't really a thing. Like, they existed, but nobody was really using them, and especially gaming companies weren't running small keyboards. So it wasn't like a thing that they were putting out. Everybody was using the bigger keyboards because everybody, like, that was the big sales pitch back then. Oh, look, you have all these extra buttons and extra knobs for volumes and all this control stuff. And then people started realizing the amount of desk space you didn't have because of that. And so now the form factor is this tiny little 65% of a keyboard. And I like it. It gives me a lot more space. Now I need to learn to arm aim more, obviously, because I'm picking up my mouse too much. Yeah. So I need to figure out, this is definitely like too sensitive though. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I wonder if there's a way to change the sensitivity. Probably not. I'm just gonna have to, like, not lift my mouse all the time. It's not so bad when it's not like Soldier's Rocket, right? Wasting Soldier's Rocket was terrible. Like, I kept shooting it and I was like, fuck, what is that? And it kept going off and I was like, I was like, oh, did I push it accident? And then all of a sudden I realized when I was in spawn, I was like, oh, I'm lifting my mouse. So I just need to not lift my mouse and become more of an arm aimer. Something I was training a while back is to be an arm aimer. When I was really practicing Widow, I became much more of an arm aimer, and then I took that year off and I went back to, like, the wrist aim because that's how I do everything else, right? I usually run high DPI, and so I can move around my desktop really quickly across 3 screens, right? But only in games do you run the lower ones. Then I just constantly get this used to this pickup thing, and I gotta stop doing that. But that's for another day. Thank you all for stopping by. I will catch you all probably tomorrow. So